What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 4 Force Season 3 theory, okay? Now, I want to talk about the number one thing that nobody is speaking on, and that's Walter Flynn, or how I like to say, Walter Flynn's brother, who was mentioned twice, right? He was mentioned once in Season 1, and he was mentioned a second time in Season 2. The first time he was mentioned is, I believe, Walter was talking to Tommy when they first met, and he mentioned how, like his humble beginnings or whatever. And in Season 2, Vic and Claudia were having a conversation, right? And it may have been after Walter died, right? But it was Claudia herself who mentioned him that second time, right? And I like to overanalyze. I like to reach sometimes, Every other video I get people in the comments saying, hey, that's a reach. Just like with my Ronnie is gay video that I dropped yesterday, right? I see like 5 people say I'm reaching. Hey, whatever. But with this theory right here, you have to understand that this man was mentioned twice, okay? And they kind of say that Season 2 of Force was like a redo of Season 1 because they got like some new writers, new producers for Season 2, and they kind of felt like Season 1 wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, right? Even though it is a continuation of Season 1, Season 2 was kind of supposed to be like the redo of Season 1. And it's like they still mentioned him. So this is what I think, right? I think Claudia's still alive. And I think that Claudia has nobody she can call, nobody she can depend on but her dear old uncle. Whoever his name is, insert name here, right? I think she's going to call him. She's going to tell her uncle what's going on. Okay? She's going to tell her uncle that her brother is a rat. His nephew, rat, right? She's going to admit to her brother that she tried to have Walter killed and was successful, right? Or she might lie. Matter of fact, she can't lie because Vic got her on tape. I think she's going to stop lying, and I think Claudia is going to decide to be very honest with her uncle. And I think her uncle might agree with the reasons why she wanted him gone. And I think he's going to take it personal that a rat, let alone his own nephew, not only killed his brother, successfully killed his brother, but got his niece locked up. And I'm also going to predict that he probably always liked Claudia more than Vic anyway. He's going to be another person who's going to say, yeah, I always knew Vic wasn't like that. Might even say, I told your father Vic wasn't like that. He just don't listen, right? Right? And I'm going to predict because let's see. What main gay characters we have? Okay, we got JP. We got JP. I was going to say I'm going to predict they're going to make him gay. Because, they like to throw that twist on it. But maybe not because they already got JP. And they didn't give JP a love interest yet. And we know that's going to come. Right? That's going to come. But Claudia is alive. Maybe not paralyzed. They already had a paralyzed character, so they're probably not going to have another paralyzed character. Right? But I think that they're going to make Walter's brother a character. Even if he don't make it to Season 4, he's going to be a character and he's going to be a problem. And I think that when Vic does die, because he has to die soon, he's a rat, he has to go, he gotta go. I think ultimately it will be a Flynn who takes care of Vic, okay? We understand Claudia. She was sneaky, she was conniving, but they're still writing her story out like she's an underdog. And because we did not see the life leave her eyes and her body, we had to assume that she's still alive based off of how they left off the scene, okay? So that means that once she links with her uncle, right, who might even pay her bail, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would they say her bail is? Like, for in her case in the show, they might be like, your bail is $500,000, $750,000 or something like that, right? And the Flynns come from money, right? And they can't seize the uncle's money because he's in Ireland or wherever he's at, minding his own business. What if he bails her out? What if they make a plan? What if ultimately, right? What if the Flynns and Claudia become such a problem for Tommy that ultimately the way to squash it and maybe even do business with them, for everything to be squashed, they say, look, give us Vic. He's our family, he's our problem, he's our business. Give us Vic and whatever else negotiations. What's Tommy gonna say? No. By that point, Tommy would have exhausted him for whatever he wanted to exhaust him for coming to end of season 2. So it's like, it could definitely go that way. I think Claudia is gonna, first of all, Claudia is gonna come home. She's gonna have the resources of her uncle. I don't know what happened with that little girlfriend she had. What, did she run away? I don't know what happened there. That's weird. But they didn't show her getting arrested. I don't know how she would have got away on her foot if she had heels on. But I think she's gonna come home and she's gonna have wrath. I think that Tommy's on her hit list. Okay, Shanti's on her hit list. Possibly ex-girlfriend, Vic, right? She got these 4 people on her hit list. She's like Arya Stark, all right? She's going to bed every night. You know what I'm saying? She's adding their death wishes to her prayers before she go to bed. She's reminding herself every day, right? She's rehabilitating herself after getting stabbed in the back, right? Literally, right? And I think she's going to successfully kill at least one of those people on her list. Probably 2. And that's Vic and Shanti. She may be able to kill Shanti, man. She's not going to forget that. She's not going to forget that, man. But like I said, everyone is forgetting about Walter Flynn's brother. Claudia is alive and will come back and be a major threat. She will come back and be a problem. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.